Well, hello, good evening. Welcome. Welcome to my What Now series. This is where I basically take something out of my studio, which you may have purchased. I'm not sure whether or not if you have or not, but it's like you get something and it's what now. I'm Diane Evans and I'm from stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if you are joining me, welcome. If you're joining me off of YouTube, make sure that you do subscribe. And if you subscribe and then you also hit that bell, you'll get notified as soon as I upload a new video. So welcome to, like I say, my What Now series. This series started when somebody says, "Oh, Diane, I bought this from you, but I don't know what to do with it." So this, I hope I can help you with that and also give you different ideas of different things that you can actually do with certain things. Now, what we're going to play with today is I'm not going to be doing a card, but we're going to be doing something. We're obviously playing with paper crafts, but we're going to do something with a product that is in the annual catalog. So without further ado, I think what I'm going to do is good evening. I'm going to jot on down to my desktop here. Now, there's a bit of I'm wondering if maybe I should get that sheen off of there. There we go. All right, so what we're going to play with tonight are these 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 acetate card boxes. We had the bigger card boxes, but we had these 3 by 3 card acetate boxes. And it's funny because some people actually ordered these and they ordered them in error. So they basically just returned them and they said, "What do I do with this?" So I said, "You wait, I'm going to show you what you can do with these." These acetate boxes are great things for putting 3 by 3 cards in with the 3 by 3 envelopes. But I wanted to show you something that to me is kind of the obvious, and maybe we'll play with that one time. But this, I want to show you something else that you can do. First of all, they are on page 137 in the annual catalog, and they're right down here at the bottom. And I mean, you get 10 of these boxes, and they're very sturdy boxes for $8.25 up here in Canada. So it's a real good bargain, actually. So, and I thought, oh, I could use some of the new stuff and that sort of thing. But what I wanted to do was I want to use, this is what I want to use. I want to use this Beauty of Tomorrow. Not so much the stamp set, but I want to use the designer series paper, and I want to show you a really neat thing that we can do with this. Okay, when you do get them, you are going to have to score them, or you're going to have to make sure there's a really good score. I find if you do score them, what you want to do is you want to go in with a piece of scrap paper because they do and you can scratch them. So we don't want to scratch them. So I'm just going to make sure I've got some really good folds on there. So let me just go ahead and I'm just going to get another good fold right on there. And of course, we're going to want to do that on the other side as well. Hello. All right, so these are going to fold in, and of course it's just like a box. So I'm going to fold it one way and fold it the other way, and that's going to give me a good score line. And then I'm going to do the same with the other side. And I'm actually going to close this one side up. And they do kind of hook in. So this side is just going to be the same. And, you know, I'm going to leave this not quite as scored as I did on the other side. Now, what I thought would be really kind of cool for this is to give, like, this is something you could put on tables, you could do whatever, but I thought, you know, I think what I want to do is I kind of want to make this into a thing to hold treats. So I'm just going to put this in here, and this is just crinkled, oh geez, I don't know what they even call it. I know I've gotten so many different packages with it lately that, and I save it and then I go, why am I saving it? And then we have these Merci chocolates, which you can get in the stores, big packages of chocolates. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put those in on this box. And I can actually get 6 in this box. And you know what? I think I'm going, I should have, maybe what I'll do is I'll bring this in this way and then I can fill this up with this stuff. Maybe 3 would be better for this, but you could get 6 in here as well. Now, if you wanted to, you could also wrap. You could also go and wrap your, I want to get this down. You can wrap around these chocolates as well, but there's really no need because this is going to kind of go with the paper that I'm using. So let's just go ahead. We've got this. And I want to go and close this box. And now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this box. Now, I suppose what we could do, I got to get some of this out of here. I suppose what you could do is you could tape this. One good way of doing this might even just be with a glue dot. But if I was thinking about it, what I would have done was maybe put it this way, and then I could have stopped it from doing that. So what I want to do is now I want to do a belly band around here. Like I say, I could do a belly band that goes around this way to keep it. You know what? I think I will. I'll do it around that way so it keeps it closed. So I have a piece of this is rich razzleberry, and I'm going to bring in my trimmer and we're going to just score this. Hi there. Okay, so I've gone ahead, and normally when I go and I do some sort of a belly band, especially on a card, I don't score it, but I am going to score this. And the reason I'm going to score this is because it actually is rich razzleberry. This is 2 3/4, and I am going to score this at 2.5 inches, and I'm making sure I've got my scoring blade and not my other ones. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? I have to tell you, do you know when things go bad, they just go completely bad. So I've had 2 bad days. Then we're going to go 3 3/8. And I think the straw that broke the camel's back today was my espresso machine broke. So I thought maybe it was going yesterday, but that's the straw that broke the camel's back today. So it's one of those days that I went, ooh, I should just cancel tonight. And then I thought, no, it's all good. Now, did you notice that when I'm scoring this, what I'm doing is I'm turning it. I turn it every time. And the only reason is that I want to make sure that it's even. And by me measuring this way, by me measuring back and forth this way, it's given me a closer way of, it's given it a tighter belly band. Then I'm going to turn it one more time, and we are going to score at 7.5. This piece is 2 3/4 by 9 3/4. And then I'll just put that there for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to score this way. And this should give me the perfect size to go around this. See, it fits. It fits tight, but it also fits to the point that it's loose enough that it's going to come off. Now, when I do a belly band, I usually always, I can do it. No, I want it this way. When I do a belly band, I always want to make sure that the crease is in the front. And the reason I want the crease in the front is I know I'm going to cover it up. I don't want a crease in the back. So that's why I'm putting it here. So I'm coming in with my tear and tape. Let's hope tomorrow's a better day. Anyways, getting back to my espresso machine. I had gone to Paris. It's been 3 years now. And I went to Paris and I never really liked espresso. I never really liked lattes. I didn't like anything like that. Well, I now, after I came back from Paris, I absolutely love espresso and I love lattes. So I thought to myself, well, I can treat myself to a coffee. And I mean, really, you go into a store, how much is a latte? A latte's up to $5, $6. So in any event, I bought myself an espresso machine. And the espresso, like the grinder is okay. It probably just needs somebody to fix it. But in this day and age, who do you get to fix it? So I ordered another one. I can't be without my lattes. Okay, so like I said, we're going to use the designer series paper that I'm actually going to use on here is the Blackberry Beauty. This is such pretty paper, but I thought this would be really nice with these chocolates that are in there. So I've gone ahead and I've got a piece of gold and I've cut this. This is 3 inches by 2 and 3 inches by, 2.5. And then I've got another piece of the polished pink because it looks so pretty with this paper. And it is 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. And then this piece is just 1/4 inch, which is 2.5 by, boy, my memory is really going too, by 2.5. No, this is 2 inches by 2.5. So see what I mean? It's just going to go on there. So I'm going to go ahead and layer that on there. And I thought what I might do is under parts of it, I'm not sure exactly, but like I say, think outside of the box. When it says a card box, just think, well, I could use it for treats. Let's put this polished pink on there. So pretty. Oops, this is a little crooked. There we go. You do have a bit of wiggle room. Oh, okay. Sorry, I did see that earlier. That yellow ribbon, and this is a really neat trick. This is just a strip. It's a 1/4 inch of So Saffron cardstock. And I put it underneath here with glue dots so that I can see these letters. Because when I go to do fancy fold cuts, what happens is I can't see these, like if I go to cut down at a certain level or score it at a certain measurement, this allows me to see those measurements. All right. It's a great thing to do with your score or your trimmer and score. Okay. All right. Now to make this easier, I could have taken this off. We could decorate it this way. Probably would be a lot easier. And then I'm putting on this really nice owl paper. Now this one, I don't know. For some reason, it reminds me of Harry Potter. Of course it would. Okay. Now, I thought what would be really nice to use with this is we could turn around and use the ephemera pack from this fantastic suite. So all I've done is I've taken my pieces apart, and I'm going to use some of this. Now, I could turn around and let me know what you think. I could go ahead and put that owl on there. I could turn around and put some of these flowers on there. This would be nice too. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's such a great tip. Actually, I got the tip from, it was from our Whimsy and Wonder stamp camp that we did. And each of us international demonstrators, and it was from Beth McAuliffe, actually. She had done that. So, do I want to put this owl on there. Just let me know. And then I'm also going to use this from the ephemera pack as well. It's a little bit different than, I've got this too that I could use. I'll just take that out. But the owl really isn't too big when you really look at it. I thought this would be great for my grandkids because they would take this like Hedwig, right? Look, he's not too big. But in any event, I think what I'll do is I'll do some other stuff with it. So I have some of this stuff to go on there. So I have also this gold, and I have this, and I haven't used it that much, this dual oval punch. And the first one's let me just come in here with my, here. Oops. Just want to get the scallop punch on there. Okay, so I'll give you another tip here along the way. Grab your Post-it notes and just put a Post-it note right on there. And then let's put that right into here, and we can punch our oval out. All right, so that's going to go on there. Now it'd be nice if I got some, is there some? So Diana, you think the owl looks good? The owl does. I think the owl looks quite nice actually. And if it's there, you might as well use it, right? Let's see, there's got to be some of these. Here we go. Got this one, got this one. Ooh, this one's quite pretty too. Okay, so, but I think we'll leave that off for now. I think, like I say, that might be something I'm going to send to the grandkids because they just love Harry Potter. So I'm going to put this on here as well, but I think we're going to have to trim this one down. So I'm going to put some gold behind, like a gold one behind. So let me just put this on there. So is this now opening up your minds for different things that you can do with these 3x3 cards? Like I say, they're a beautiful gift to give as a 3x3 card in itself. All right, so now I have this. And what I want to do is I want to go in with my seal. I'm going to, like I say, I'm really fancying this box up. And I have my elegant trim, and I've got the gold here. And that's the elegant trim from here, simply elegant trim. And I'm going to just, we're going to put this onto the back of this. And do it. Let's see, that can go there. And I think we'll pop this up with dimensionals. Okay. You know, I must go through a lot of dimensionals because every time I go to do a video, I'm down to using my scraps. I know I did a swab and used them, so it's so funny how come I'm always down to my scraps on my videos. All right. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Oops. It's going to go like so. And then, oops. put another dimensional underneath there. There we go. And now what I can do is I can also put one of these on there. What I want to do, oh, you know what? Do I want to put, say, I just want lots of, could have put some leaves on there too. But first of all, let me do this while I'm thinking about what to do there. So I wanted a For You stamp is what I wanted to do. So the only For You that I could find at short notice was this one in the What's Cooking. So let me just grab that, and I'm going to use my rich Razzleberry. I could use gold embossing. I'm trying to not do gold. I'm trying not to do embossing, but I do have it just in case I need to get in there. And then I'm just going to go and put this. Let's see if it's straight. You know, I understand Marjorie's saying, oh, it's really good when you use scraps and that sort of stuff. Yeah, but you know what? I get to the point, my scraps go into a box and I give them away to people in motion is what happens. Because if I spend more time looking for scraps if I saved and did all of them. All right, so this is going to go here. Because I kind of did a little uneven. And let's just, you know what? I think I'm gonna put that owl back on there. Sorry. I like that owl on there because it goes along with the paper. So yes, I am going to put the owl back on there. Call me silly, but now I can see these if you decorated them up Christmas style. I thought we'd kind of stay a bit away from Christmas tonight. But you could do this for anything. This would have been really nice for a Thanksgiving dinner table. So those that are not in, because in Canada, we just had our Thanksgiving. But you could do things like that. You could, I used to always do place cards for everybody. Do this. This is, like I say, I'm really adding a lot to this. I think the embossed would be a lot better because I went crooked on there. What do you think? I think, no, you know what? I can leave it there. I'm okay. So let's just go here, and then we're going to put some embellishments on it because I want this to be fancy smancy. Now, I will tell you something else that you can do with this afterwards is just going to go here with this. And let's go and put that there. Now, I'm going to come in with my Gilded Gems because I think these are my embellishment of choice lately, obviously. And I'm going to use some of those. But I'm going to tell you what you can do with this afterwards. Now, yes, great. And you know what? What nicer thing, too, if you're invited out for dinner, which would be really nice, if you're invited out for dinner and you can take some gifts for them, you could do, yeah, it'd be great for a teacher. It'd be great for any kind of thing, any kind of an instructor or anything like that. Yeah, be great. Okay, and one more. Let's see, put one there. Okay, now, so you've got this, you've used your boxes, and like I say, you can use this for any single occasion. Like I say, you could do what I did, where we put our chocolates in. You could put loose chocolates in there. Imagine getting something like this wrapped up with a piece of jewelry in it. Me and my jewelry, I always say that. That would be great to do. But think of this afterwards. Okay, so the chocolates are gone. You've got the box. Think of this. You could cut this and you could put this onto a card. And let's see if I've got a card that I could even show how that could work. So say you cut that, and think of it this way. If it's cut, you could put that onto the front of a card as well. So, I mean, there's lots of different things that you can do with it. But like I say, hopefully that kind of helps with now what? You know what I mean? Like these boxes, like I say, are amazing. You get 10 to a box. You can make these into 3x3 card boxes, which was my first intention of what I was going to show tonight. But then I thought, let's show something a little bit different because that's the way that I've been doing this now, anyways. So I hope you enjoyed that. And sorry for my mishap with the camera. I cannot believe that happened, but it does happen. So whatever. But yeah, I kind of like it I know my grandkids are going to love that one anyways. So, all right. So much for the camera, but that's what happens when you do things live. What's happening? Saturday is card sketch, 10 o'clock Pacific time. And then of course my sip and stamp, and then we're back on Monday. If there's anything that you think of that you see in the catalog that you would love to see me do something a little bit different with, I would love to do something like that. You do test my mind and test me. If you can share this video, but say there's a real big blooper in there, I'll probably end up actually going in and maybe editing that part of the video. I don't know. But in any event, have a great evening, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.